I don't think I say every Danielle Steel book is my favorite. I don't think I say that. If I do, let me know. This book, up on your screen, All That Glitters, just came out November 17th. This is one of my favorite by her in such a long time. I don't think I've been able to say that for at least a year. She will never disappoint me anyway, so she'll come up with another one and then I'll say that one's my favorite. I love this one so much. This is the story of Coco. Her name is Nicole, which I love that nickname for Nicole. I've heard of Cole, I've heard of Nick and Nikki, but Coco, I love that. I think it's so awesome, and that nickname fits her to a T. This story is about her and her life, and it's not a perfect life. As a matter of fact, it's very much not a perfect life. In that first chapter, I say this over and over and over again about Danielle Steel. She will write a book in her first chapter. I don't know anyone who can give you so much detail about a background of a person in one chapter. If I could ever sit down with Danielle Steel, that is the first question I'd ask her, is how do you write your first chapters? People love first chapters because it's when you decide, am I going to keep reading this or is it not that great? That is when you make the decision. But with her, it's so hard to not make that decision. It's so easy to keep going. You rarely say, I'm not going to continue on with this, because her first chapters get you right in there. And with Nicole, I was like, I am Nicole. Sometimes you say a character is your best friend, but with Nicole, it's like we are just all Nicole. We are all just trying to figure her life out. So we learn in the first chapter, she has graduated from Columbia. She's the only child of two parents that just love her to death, spend all of their waking moments trying to make her happy. She is the center of their world. And in the first chapter, her parents die in France in a terrorist attack. She's all alone. Right away, you're like, wow, what is she going to do? Well, she doesn't do much for a while. She has a best friend, Sam, who you will love. And right away, you're thinking, okay, well, her and Sam just need to get together. Let's just get this romance on. Let's go. You're into the third, fourth chapter. You're not even halfway through the book, and you have them sealed. You're like, this is a done deal. Why do we need to go any further? Well, first of all, Sam comes from a very religious Jewish family. He's been told his entire life that he is supposed to marry a Jewish woman. Coco is not Jewish. It just puts them right in friend status, best friend status for their whole lives. And they think that's all they're going to be for each other. We want different. We know better than Coco, but she goes from relationship to relationship. The thing that you have to love about her is that she has the money to do this. She can live that lifestyle. She can be reckless. Some of us, we make poor decisions like her, and things go really, really bad. Things will go a little bad for her because she has the money to back it up. You know what I mean? Here she is. She has to decide what she's going to do with her life without her parents. She takes jobs, she has boyfriends. I can't tell you much because why? Why would I? The best part about this book is the journey. You always hear Joseph Campbell saying it's the journey. With this book, it's the journey. You kind of think you know where Danielle's going, but you don't really care because it's the journey. You want to ride it with her. So if she would have wrapped it up halfway through, you wouldn't have had the fun of living in Coco's life, which I did. And I loved it. And I want my life. Can I just say that I want my life to end up like Coco's did at the end? I love the last two words. Don't read ahead, but I thought she did the last two words perfectly. 288 pages. It is Danielle Steel's sweet spot. If you're a big reader of hers the way I am, you know that most of her books, I'm not going to say all, but most of her books are 288 pages. No one can write a book that is a journey in 288 pages the way she can. That's how she writes so many books a year. I think this is the fourth book this year of hers. She's usually writing a book every 3 months. I'm usually reading a book every 3 months. So I'm going to say yes. This is her fourth book. I will always read her. I will. Someday I'm going to read them in order. Someday. Not Not yet. I still have too many books to read. But someday I'm going to say, you know what, let's just start at the beginning and read them all the way through. I think that would be so much fun. I love the Amazon blurb that I'm going to read to you on this book. I thought it was perfect. A young woman must overcome tremendous adversity in her quest to find herself and achieve real happiness. Isn't that the point? I think that's the point. But with her and the way that she has the money to support bad decisions, I think maybe it takes a little while, but maybe not as long as it has taken us. Let's give her that. Maybe not as long as it has taken us to find true happiness. Like I said, I want the end of my life to be like the end of this book. I don't think I could ask for more. It came out, I think I said, it came out November 17th, debuted on the New York Times bestseller as a number 6. I've noticed recently when Danielle comes out with a book, she doesn't always debut on the New York Times. Sometimes it takes a week or two. And then the times that she does, though, pay attention to those times. That is when you know it is an amazing book. She always gets there. Her books used to go to number 1 really quickly. I'm not sure why not. I really would love to know why not. They're always there, and then if they debut there, pay special attention to that. And that's like this one. It was such a quick read. It was 2 days of my time. I listened to it. I read it. I loved it. I am sad to let it go. What I love about Danielle is that she always ends them happy. Always. You always get a happy ending. You're always satisfied. This one, I was almost thinking she was going to not end it the way I wanted to. And I was like, come on, Danielle, you have to end it the way I want it to. I was scared for a moment. Like 3/4 of the way in, I started to get a little scared about that. No reason to be scared. You will love it. You will love her ending. You will be so happy she took you the way she did. It was brilliant. Brilliant, Danielle Steel again. This didn't have to be long at all. I get to go on with my books. I was more than thrilled with this one. And like I said, it's, one of my top 5 at the moment. She's got a lot of writing left. Who knows where this one will end up. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know, did you read it yet? Are you going to read it? Are you a huge Danielle Steel fan like I am? I'll never stop reading her. I really won't. I've been a loyal fan of hers for a long time. Let me know what you think. It's nice to end this Thanksgiving weekend with a smile. I think it was the perfect book for this weird weekend. Let's put it that way. Thank you again. And if you have not hit like, please hit like. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Until my next video.